Welcome, everybody, to Twisted Gaming. I'm your host, Patrick, and with me, as always, is Mike, the man of slinging Kelly.
Hello, everyone.
So today we have something very special for you, as you can already kind of see, in the screen here, is a box opening of Commander Legends that get released today.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pick up your boxes if you haven't done it already.
We're going to get right into it.
Yeah, let's just crack this box. There's a knife already.
Oh, okay. Thinking ahead there.
I try to think ahead for you, Mike.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Get that trash out of here. Oh, look at that. Commander draft stuff. How to draft Commander.
Yeah, that's the special thing for this set, is that they made
Draft.
20 card booster packs
Yes.
this time around that are designed to draft.
So.
This is the insert. It goes over the rules. But
what you need to
it's
draft?
the same as normal
drafting. You just draft 2 cards.
Yes, we found that out when we tested
draft
this.
Yeah, 2 cards, a pack each time you pick, until there's no more cards left, and you go from there.
Yeah.
Build a minimum 60 card deck with your Commander.
Yeah, which makes sense because it's usually the equivalent of 3 packs.
Yeah.
Roughly. Unfortunately, for those of you that like to do that, they all have the same artwork. Which
Unfortunately, they did same artwork packs
for each pack.
For each pack this time around.
Okay, our first pack has Friday Night Magic.
Yay, FNL.
Has a copy token and a couple of commons. I believe the makeup is the same as far as 1 rare, 3 uncommons, and 12 uncommons.
Except this one has minimum of 2 legendaries, I thought.
Well, it has an additional 2 legendaries
per pack.
For
drafting
purposes. Shiny.
For drafting purposes.
So that's the
uncommon section. Alright, so what do we have?
We have a couple, same as I stated just earlier, that there are 3 uncommons. Then there's the rare, which in this case is Emberwild Captain, which says, when it enters the battlefield, you become the monarch.
Ooh, yeah.
I believe it was only Conspiracy 2?
Conspiracy, yeah, it might have been 2 or 1, I don't remember. That monarch was a thing.
Yeah, I believe that was the only set that it was in. But it also says, whenever an opponent attacks you while you're the monarch, Emberwild Captain deals damage to that player equal to the number of cards in their hand.
Yeah.
It's a 4 for 4/2. Oh, and then the box topper for this box is actually a really good card, in my opinion.
Yes.
It's a Mana Confluence. It's a...
Tap, pay 1 life, add 1 mana of any color.
Which is really good in Commander.
Yes. So don't forget, when you buy your box, to get your buy a box promo.
And don't forget it. Like I did.
Yeah, several times.
Several times, I might add. Yeah. So that's the rare for this pack. And then it also comes with 2 legendary creatures and a shiny card. In this case, it was Quain Itinerant Meddler, which is a blue-white 1/3 that taps and says each player may draw a card. Then each player who drew a card this way gained 1 life. So it fits into a Pillow Fort deck.
Yeah, the whole help you everybody out.
Help everyone out. And then the next legendary creature in this is Miara Thorn of the Glade, which is a 1 and a black legendary creature, Elf Scout for 1
Elf
power
Scout.
toughness. Whenever Miara Thorn of the Glade or another elf you control dies, you may pay 1 and 1 life. If you do, draw a card. So that's a really good elf tribal partner.
Yeah.
Commander. Oh, that's another thing. His partner is huge in this set.
Yes, they brought back the whole partner commander. Yeah. Not partner with this person, this partner. Yeah. So you can partner with any other creator.
Every single monocolor. Because that's the thing in this set, is that every monocolor.
I believe most of them. Majority of them. I think there was a couple that didn't have it.
There were a couple a while back, but I mean for this set, they all say partner if they're monocolor.
Yeah.
And then the foil for this set is Spectral Searchlight, which is a 3-colorless artifact that taps and says choose a player. That player adds 1 mana of any color they choose. So it goes along with that,
Pillow Fort.
Pillow Fort, help everyone style deck. So that's a good card. And it's shiny.
Yeah.
So
Foil's
always good in my opinion.
Foil is always nice to have.
We'll move on to the next pack here. If I can ever get it open.
Keep going. You'll get it. Sound of fresh packs being opened.
I love that sound. Zombie token, which actually is really cool.
Yeah,
I
these
like
are
that
nice zombie tokens this time around. They're getting better with their tokens.
Yeah. I think it's because they finally have said they realized people actually like tokens.
Yes.
Sometimes. Alright.
Well, they tried that whole double-sided foil token thing for F&M though for a while that lots of people got upset with.
Really?
Yes.
I would love a double-sided foil token.
No, a lot of people didn't want that as their F&M prize.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, it's where
that
when
might
you do the
actually
F&M games, people didn't like that aspect of the
I
idea.
can see why people would actually get upset about that. So the rare for this pack is Necrotic Haze, which is a 6 colorless, 1 black sorcery. Each player sacrifices 6 creatures, and then you create 6 tapped 2/2 black zombie creature tokens.
Nice.
That's actually a really good pseudo board wipe.
Yeah, get rid of quite a few things.
Not many decks run
That.
run that.
Yeah.
So the first legendary creature for this set is Radiant Serra Archangel.
Ooh.
6 colorless, 1 white. Legendary creature Angel. Flying. It's 8. Tap another untapped creature you control with flying. Radiant Serra Archangel gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. She also has partner.
Oh, look at that. Another partner card.
The next one is Thalys Reverent Medium. 3 colorless, white, black. Legendary creature Human Cleric. At the beginning of each end step, create X 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying, where X is the number of tokens you created this turn.
Token decks are getting more stuff.
Yeah. Look at all that awesome artwork. And then the foil for this is Sparktongue Dragon. 3 colorless and 2 red. Creature, dragon, flying. When Sparktongue Dragon enters the battlefield, you may pay 2 and a red. When you do, it deals 3 damage to any target. It's a 3/3.
Not bad.
It's not bad.
The best one.
Well, there's a common. It's just a shiny common,
Yeah.
which clearly makes it better.
Yeah. Foil common's always nice.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see you put one there.
It's alright. We'll just put it right there.
Yep.
Save those 2 for last.
Yep. Clearly, those all have what is
Mana
that card?
Drain.
Mana Drain, Jewel Lotus.
Yeah, they're all in those packs
The
right
full
there.
art foils, of course.
Yeah, full art
Or
foils.
borderless foils.
Borderless, not full art.
Because if they were full art, they'd be like $1 million.
Oh, probably.
I believe Jewel Lotus is going for like $100
Something like that, yeah.
for the regular version. We're not even talking about like full arts or anything, or borderless or anything like that. Arcane Signets, by the way, are in the uncommon slot in this set.
Oh.
So you no longer have to buy a $50 precon for one
card.
Oh yeah, I forgot to, of course, show the zombie token.
More zombie tokens.
Not every pack has a zombie token, I promise.
So far.
So far. So we actually have our first mythic of the box.
Ooh.
Which is Archon of Coronation.
Nice.
This is a 4 colors, 2 white creature, Archon, flying. When Archon of Coronation enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. As long as you're the monarch, damage doesn't cause you to lose life.
That is nice.
When a creature deals combat damage to you, though, you still lose the monarch.
Oh, yeah. You just gotta get it back.
is here, so everyone. Oh, it is also a 5/5 flyer, which
Yeah.
is really good. Okay, the next card is Elegeth Crossroads Augur. It is our first legendary creature for this pack. It is a 4 colorless, 2 blue, flying 5/6. It says if you would scry a number of cards, draw that many cards instead. So it's really good with scrying.
Oh, the Scry decks.
Yeah, the scry decks. It also has partner because it's mono blue.
Yeah.
That's always good. Next one is actually a multicolor card. Gen Arcanum Weaver. It is a red, white, black legendary creature, 2/3. That has red, white, black, tap, sacrifice an enchantment, return target enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Yeah.
That is a really good card.
That is a nice one.
That is a really nice one. I also like the artwork on that. It's very colorful. I don't know if you can tell that really on the camera, but there we go. My hand was blocking all the light. That's why it looks so
Dim.
dim. Yeah. Our foil for this pack actually has really nice foiling, in my opinion, but it's Soul's Might. It's 4 colorless and a green. Put X 1/1 counters on target creature, where X is that creature's power.
Well, that's not bad.
No, it's not. That's actually really good. It is a sorcery, though.
Yes. You do it before you attack somebody.
Yes.
Before you go trying to kill somebody.
With commander damage, because clearly that's the only way to win in this game.
Yes.
You know what? Let's open one of the Jeweled Lotus packs.
Yeah.
I smell a Jeweled Lotus.
Let's hope.
Wouldn't that be funny if this actually has a Jeweled Lotus in it?
People would accuse us of
Pre-seeding?
repacking.
Yeah.
Repack.
We clearly do that. We clearly do that all the time. It does.
Oh, nice.
It actually had a Jeweled Lotus. I promise, we didn't actually plan that.
Let's get that token out of the way. Is it another zombie though?
Oh, of course it's going to be a zombie.
Is
Look
it?
at
Is it?
that. Oh, no, it's a rock. I saw the
look,
gray.
it's the rock.
That's actually a funny...
What does the rock do? Let's see.
there's a card that...
Equipped creature has 1 tap, sacrifice, rock. This creature deals 2 damage to any target. That's not bad. It's nice equipment.
There's a... one of the new commanders actually does that.
Oh, okay.
Makes those. It's whenever... I think he says whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you create a rock artifact.
Oh, nice. That's always nice.
So for those of you that don't know what Jeweled Lotus does, prepare to be amazed. It is a 0 mana artifact. It says tap, sacrifice Jeweled Lotus, add 3 mana of any one color. Spend this mana only to cast your commander. So those of you that don't know about cards far back in Magic's past, either because you're new or just don't... sorry, trying to get it so you guys can see it there. There's a card called Black Lotus, which is the exact same card as what I just read, except it does not have the spend this mana only to cast your commander.
Yeah.
It's like a $20,000-$30,000 card, some insane amount.
It depends on condition and everything else. It goes up for lots and lots of money because they're only done in alpha and beta.
Were they only done in alpha and beta? Okay.
Maybe in revised, I think it went up to.
I don't know. I just know that it's a really expensive card, and it's banned in Commander, actually.
It's been in a lot of formats, even restricted in others.
Yes. There's not many formats you can play it in, though.
Yeah, that's why, because most people don't want to spend the money on it.
Yeah. So our first legendary creature is a green-blue creature, actually. It's Imoti Celebrant of Bounty. It's a 3 colorless, blue-green, legendary creature, Naga Druid.
Ooh, Naga.
It says Cascade. For those of you that don't know what Cascade does, that's a new, or not a new. It's a returning mechanic. There we go. It says when you cast a spell, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card that costs less. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. Put the exiled cards on the bottom of your library in a random order. Then the creature says, spells you cast with converted mana cost 6 or greater have Cascade.
Big cost stuff.
Oh, yeah. That is actually a good card in, just big creatures. Sorry about that. There we go. There we go. Okay, so our next legendary creature is Gilonra, Color of Weirwood. 2 colorless and a green. Legendary creature, Elf Druid. That doesn't really look like an elf to me, but sure. It has
Check the ears. Check the ears.
Yep. I don't see points. So it says tap, add a green. When you spend this mana to cast a spell with converted mana cost of 6 or greater, draw a card.
Oh, nice.
Partner.
That's not bad.
No, it's not actually. It's a really good. I'll just put that right there and let you guys see the non-pointy elf. There we go. Okay. Our foil for this pack is Doomed Traveler. Also a really good shiny on it. It's a single white 1/1 creature. When Doomed Traveler dies, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying.
Nice.
So it's not bad for a 1/1. You get 2 bodies out of it in essence.
Yeah. He replaces himself when he dies.
Yeah. So there's that shiny. Ta-da. I'll leave the mana drain for later. Clearly. If one of those packs, by the way, happens to have mana drain, I'm going to accuse us of repacking. Okay. So let's get all this stuff no one cares about out of the way.
Everybody cares about everything.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. They actually brought the mosses back.
Yeah.
In this set, which is a good thing because those hadn't been reprinted in forever.
They reprinted Gift of Paradise.
Path
Path to Ancestry.
Yeah, they put some good lands actually in the common slots.
Yeah, Path to Ancestry is one of them.
Yeah, Path of Ancestry, Opal Palace, Command Tower.
Yeah.
So we have our next mythic for this box. It is Hellkite Courser. It is a 4 colorless, 2 red dragon. Flying. When Hellkite Courser enters the battlefield, you may put a commander you own from the command zone onto the battlefield. It gains haste. Return it to the command zone at the beginning of the next end step. So that is a very, very powerful card.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you play Dragon.
Yeah.
Or the next card I'm going to talk about. Never mind, I can't run in that card. Ignore me. But that's the card we're talking about. It is really good. The next card I'm talking about is a legendary creature, Amaranth the Lustrous. 3 colorless, green, white, blue, flying 6/6. Whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under your control, look at the top card of your library. If it shares a card type with that permanent, you may reveal that card and put it into your hand.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Especially if you do a tribal deck or something.
Yeah, a tribal deck or just a bunch of one type of card.
Yeah.
Because it's a permanent. There. Let you guys see the name there.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Another note, that also works with lands because it says a permanent.
Yes.
So, yep. Our next legendary creature for this set, for this pack, is Tormod the Desecrator. It's a 3 colorless and a black legendary creature, zombie wizard. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, create a tapped 2/2 black zombie creature token. It also has partner.
Oh, nice.
And it is a 4/2. There's that. Sorry. I'm getting myself mixed up here. Okay, there we go. Okay. Our foil for this pack is Interpret the Signs. It is a 5 colorless and a blue sorcery. Scry 3, then reveal the top card of your library. Draw cards equal to that card's converted mana cost. And of course, it's a shiny. So let's put that right there. And then we have arguably the best card in the set, even better than Jeweled Lotus or Mana Drain. It is the Prismatic Piper, which is a 5 colorless legendary creature, shapeshifter. This card's in there because they wanted people who are drafting this set to always have access to a color of their choice.
Yeah.
Basically, when you pick it as your commander, you choose a color before the game begins. Prismatic Piper is the chosen color.
Yeah.
And it has partner. It's a 3/3.
Yeah.
I think it's a funny card. It's not good in my opinion, but it's a nice artwork.
It would be nice if they always gave it to you in foil.
Yeah, that's true. And then, oh yeah, we forgot to go over the most important card. Soldier token.
Soldier tokens!
Woo!
Yay! Alright.
Next pack has...
Borderless mana drain.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
I'd be really okay with a foil borderless
mana drain.
Jeweled Lotus. That's like $500.
Hey, yeah, anything that gets the...
So our token for this
Thanks.
set is Treasure.
Yay, treasure tokens!
So... couple, or not a couple. There are a bunch of good commons in this set. If you do buy packs, I would suggest you definitely go through them.
Yeah.
A lot of people have a tendency, at least that I know of, to leave their commons behind.
Yes, they leave them for the table.
Yes. I would not do that with this set. Other sets I can understand. This set I would not. So our rare for this pack is Body of Knowledge. It is a 3 colorless, 2 blue creature avatar. Body of Knowledge's power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in your hand. You have no maximum hand size. Whenever Body of Knowledge is dealt damage, draw that many cards.
It's not bad.
So it's not bad. It's okay as a... we'll just put this in its place of honor up here. Outside the camera angle. So there's that.
There you go. You can hang out right there.
So our first legendary creature for this set is a 2 colorless green-white unicorn legendary creature. It has lifelink. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained life this turn, distribute up to that many 1/1 counters among any number of other target creatures.
That's always nice.
That's a really good unicorn commander.
Yeah, or just even in a 99.
Yeah. White does have a lot of life gain.
Yes, green has its abilities to get life too. So it should be all good.
Oh, yeah. There we go. All right. This is a personal favorite of yours, I believe. It is Jared Carthalion, True Heir, which is a red-green-white legendary creature. Jared Carthalion, True Heir, enters the battlefield. Target opponent becomes the monarch. So you make your opponent the monarch, and you cannot become the monarch that turn. If damage would be dealt to Jared Carthalion while you're the monarch, prevent that damage and put that many 1/1 counters on it. So,
Good guy. He's only a 3-drop too?
He's only a 3-drop for a 3/3.
Yeah.
So
That gets bigger?
that gets huge.
Yeah.
So that is always good. I don't know how you have this set up. There you go. So there you go. The shiny for this pack is Seraph of Dawn.
Ooh.
I actually really like the
2/4.
shininess. It's a 2 colorless, 2 white creature angel 2/4 with flying and lifelink.
Always good to have lifelink.
Yep. It's rare to see a magic card without a wall of text on it.
Right? There's quite a few that don't.
Yeah. I'm just not used to them.
Yeah.
Because a lot of cards nowadays have a
Just wall of text.
wall of text. And it's always, but wait, there's more. How could there possibly be more?
Okay, Steve Jobs, calm down.
Huh?
Steve Jobs does his niche. Wait, there's one more thing.
Oh. No, that's actually from a summer camp I used to go to when I was a child.
You were a child before?
Yes.
I thought you just came born like this.
Nope.
Wow.
I did not come out this glorious. It took time.
Age better with wine, right?
Yep. But yeah, so get these commons and uncommons. So our rare for this pack is actually a rare I don't think I've seen yet. It is a Plague Reaver, 2 colorless and a black. It's a beast creature. At the beginning of your end step, sacrifice each other creature you control. Okay. Its ability is discard 2 cards, sacrifice Plague Reaver, choose target opponent, return Plague Reaver to the battlefield under that player's control at the beginning of your next end step.
That's his,
why.
That's his stick. Okay. I was like, he sounds horrible already.
Yeah. I was
Why?
like,
Why are we
wow.
doing this? Why would you make this a card?
It's because it's one of those cards that you don't keep control of. Your opponents.
Yes.
You give it to them and say, "Have fun."
Yeah.
So our first legendary creature is a red-white legendary creature, Dwarf Artificer, 2/2. Whenever a creature you control that's enchanted or equipped attacks, that creature gains double strike until end of turn.
Oh, that's
That
nice.
seems very good,
Yeah.
especially with the new Akira card that came out
Yeah.
in the last set, I believe. So she just gains double strike.
Yeah. You're just giving everybody everything.
Everyone has everything. Our next legendary creature is another partner. 6 mana, 2 blue. Legendary creature Kraken. When Brinolin, the Moon Kraken, enters the battlefield, or whenever you cast a spell with converted mana cost 6 or greater, you may return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. And it is a 6/8. So it's a big boy.
You have blue-green with that other green legendary.
Partner?
It says, oh, maybe not. I don't remember what he said.
Oh, you're talking about the Golem one?
I think so.
We have not seen that from this box yet, but I'm sure we will. So our foil for this pack is Kanji Skywarden. I think that's how you say it.
But don't ask me.
No, okay. You can't spell.
Can't read names.
Legendary creature, 3/3 bird wizard. With flying and vigilance. Whenever Kanji Skywarden attacks, attacking creatures with flying get +2/+0 until end of turn. Whenever Kanji blocks, blocking creatures with flying get +0/+2 until end of turn.
Make a flying deck.
Yep, make a blue-white flying deck. That color combo has a million of those cards.
Yeah, just a few.
Just a couple.
Yeah, just a couple thousand over the last few years.
Yeah. And then, of course, once again,
Another Piper.
another Piper.
But, we can never have enough of those.
It's true. It's true. It is the best card in the set.
Right. Like I said, if they made it foil, I would love it. I would just put it in the 99 at that point if it was foil.
Yeah.
Put it one in every deck.
Take Prismatic Piper and put it as the commander of my mono green. Can't see what I'm doing there, but I'm doing air quotes. Yeah.
For his fake mono green deck.
Yep.
That's really just mostly colors for the mana ramp.
Yep. That's all it's there for. Just show up with Prismatic Piper and just be like, wait, what?
I'm choosing green as my color.
Wait, before the game starts, I have something to state. Green. So our rare for this pack is Court of Grace.
Ooh.
That is a 2 colorless, 2 white enchantment. When Court of Grace enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. If you're the monarch, create a 4/4 angel creature token with flying instead.
Yeah. There we go.
That's a good card.
Becoming the monarch.
And I believe they made one for each color.
Yes. There's 5 courts.
Courts. Insert word here.
Yeah. Something like that.
So our first legendary creature is actually a card I like, because I like token decks. It is Prava of the Steel Legion, 2 colorless and a white legendary creature, Cat Soldier. As long as it's your turn, creature tokens you control get +1/+4, and it has 3 and a white. Create a 1/1 white soldier creature token. It has partner, so that's a good thing, in my opinion. Put that there, and let you guys look at that card. Our next legendary creature in this pack is actually a card we've already gone over. It's a Kanji Skywarden. It's the flying vigilance creature
yeah.
that helps
Right here.
all. Yep.
So we have a foil and non-foil version.
And then, speaking of foil, our foil for this pack is Stone Fury. It is a 3 colorless, 2 red instant. Stone Fury deals damage to target creature equal to the number of lands you control.
Ooh, that's always nice.
Yeah. It's a pretty big removal if you're playing like red-green decks or something like that.
Yeah.
Any form of ramp. And then, actually, a really nice art on this Salamander Warrior creature token.
Salamanders?
Just put that there so you can see it.
Yeah, that's some nice salamanders.
Oh, yeah.
They're 4/3s.
Yep, they're 4/3s.
Nice.
I believe there's a commander in this set that makes them.
Yeah.
We have not seen him yet, I don't believe.
Not from this box yet.
Don't worry, he's in this pack. I called the last one. I might as well call this one.
Right? Start calling them all.
Just start calling them all.
Start calling them all mana drains. Till you get it, right?
Yeah. Hey,
Eventually you'll get it right.
eventually you have to get it right. So it's an elf warrior this time.
Oh, an elf warriors.
So let's move all this. So yeah, got an opal palace. Having spares of those is and then get some of these. Oh yeah, thought vessel's a thing in this.
Oh
pack.
yeah, they brought Thought Vessel back, which is always nice.
Yeah, it's always nice to have
A mana
hand size,
and a mana rack.
especially on a 2-drop mana rock.
Yep.
Our rare for this pack is a Elvish Dreadlord. It is a 3 colorless, 2 black creature zombie elf with Death Touch.
Ooh.
When Elvish Dreadlord dies, non-elf creatures get -3/-3 until end of turn. And then this is actually the first card we've gotten with Encore, which is the new mechanic for this set. It is 5 colorless, 2 black. And it says, exile this card from your graveyard. For each opponent, create a token copy that attacks this turn to Fable. They gain haste. Sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. Activate only as a sorcery.
Yep.
Which means that,
Oh,
if you
yeah.
Encore this from your graveyard, your opponent's creatures are going to get -9.
Oh, yeah.
If all 3 are alive, of course.
Well, because as soon as they leave the battlefield, right?
No, what I mean is if each opponent is alive
Oh, yeah.
in a 4-player commander game. So our first legendary creature for this set is, or for this pack, is Belborca Spectral Sergeant. It is a 2 colorless, red-white legendary creature spirit soldier. Note the converted mana cost of each card as it's put into exile. Belborca Spectral Sergeant's power is equal to the greatest number noted for it this turn. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. So it's not bad if you're doing like a white exile deck where you exile things.
Yeah. Well, it's white red.
Yes, but red does not have many exile effects.
No, a lot of destroy and direct damage effects.
Yeah.
Which is all I would use it for.
Oh, yeah. Our next legendary creature is actually a little cute guy. He's a 1 colorless red Kedis Emberclaw Familiar. Legendary creature, Elemental Lizard. Whenever a commander you control deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to each other opponent.
Ooh.
And it has partner.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we're going to see his friend that he's really good with, but you never know.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
So, there you go, sir. Okay. Our shiny for this pack is another common, Malfield Twins. It is a 5 colorless, 1 black creature zombie. When he dies, when Malfield Twins dies, create 2 2/2 black zombie creature tokens, and it itself is a 4/4.
Oh, nice.
So it's not bad. There you go, sir. You know what, let's get the mana drain out of the way.
Right?
Let's get it out of the way.
Let's get it out of here.
Yeah, might as well. Let them see what a mana drain looks like if they haven't seen it yet.
Well, yeah. It's one of those pricey cards that gets printed randomly every so often in Magic's history.
Yep. Look real quick. Okay, no, it's not a mana drain.
Oh, okay, good.
I did not call it.
You failed us, Michael.
It's because we preceded these wrong.
Right? You got the wrong one again?
Yep, I grabbed the wrong one again. Alright, so we're going to start making a second pile, because otherwise it's going to start getting all over the place. Although this is a good card to reprint, in my opinion. It is Rings of Brighthearth. It is a 3 colorless artifact. Whenever you activate an ability, if it isn't a mana ability, you may pay 2. If you do, copy that ability. You may choose new targets for the copy.
That's always nice.
It's a really good card.
Yeah.
I actually have never held one.
Well, now you have.
I have. Actually, a really good card. I need to get one of those.
Yeah.
So we have, for our first legendary creature, multicolored, Obeka Brute Chronologist. It is a 1 blue, black, red legendary creature, ogre wizard. For 3/4, excuse me. It has tap that player whose turn it is may end their turn. So if somebody board wipes or something like that.
Yeah.
So not bad. Not bad.
No.
It's a great way to just be like, no, I don't want that to happen on my turn.
We're ending it now.
And then our next legendary creature is Alharu, Solemn Ritualist. It is a 4 colorless, 1 white legendary creature human monk. When Alharu, Solemn Ritualist enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 other target creatures. Whenever a non-token creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it dies, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying.
Oh, nice.
It itself has partner.
Partner. Oh, you want to partner with?
Yeah.
Huh?
Not partner with. Nope.
No, partner.
Yeah, partner with is not a thing in this set. I have not seen one personally, but I saw supposedly they reprinted as special cards in this set each of the dual color partner commanders. I have not seen one in person, so I don't know if that's actually true. Our foil for this pack, though, is Loreseeker's Stone. It is a 6 colorless artifact that has 3 colorless, tap, draw 3 cards. This ability costs 1 more to activate for each card in your hand.
Oh, wow.
So it can get really expensive.
Yeah.
But if you're constantly out of cards, maybe it's something you might want to consider.
Yeah.
For your deck. Plus, it's nice shiny.
That foil looks really nice right there.
Oh, yeah. Here you go. You know what? Because I called it wrong, clearly this has the Mandrake. Clearly.
Yeah, that's it.
Clearly. I think we're about halfway through the box right now.
Yeah.
Something like that. Who knows? We'll finish when we finish. Alright. There we go. The pack was being stubborn, didn't want to come off there. Another zombie token.
More zombie tokens.
Ooh. Our rare for this pack is Amphin Mutineer. It is a salamander pirate creature, 3 colorless and a blue for a 3/3. That has, when Amphin Mutineer enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target non-salamander creature. That creature's controller creates a 4/3 blue salamander warrior creature token. And it itself has Encore, 4 colorless, 2 blue. Which is the exile it, create a copy for each opponent. And sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step.
Yeah.
And then this is that legendary creature. The rare for this pack, I'm sorry, not the rare, the first legendary creature for this pack is Iktekik Salvage Splicer. This is the one that you, that goes good with the
Kraken.
With the 6/8 Kraken that magically teleported to the front.
Never did. It's like really magical.
It is a 4 colorless, 1 green legendary creature, Human Artificer, that says 1/1. That says when Iktekik Salvage Splicer enters the battlefield, create a 3/3 colorless golem artifact creature token. Whenever an artifact is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, and that's any artifact, put a 1/1 counter on Iktekik and a 1/1 counter on each golem you control. And also its partner. Look at that. It's almost like they can go together. Oh, wait. Sorry about that. Insert elevator music here. So our next legendary creature for this pack is an Abomination of Llanowar. It is a 1 colorless, green-black legendary creature, Elf Horror. Its vigilance, menace, and its power and toughness are equal to the number of elves you control, plus the number of elf cards in your graveyard. I also like the flavor text on this one. Run, screamed its living mouths. Come, cried its dead ones. It's actually, I like when they put things like that as the flavor text.
Yeah.
So our shiny for this one is a Filigree Familiar, which is a 3 colorless artifact creature fox. When Filigree Familiar enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life. When it dies, draw a card.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's not bad.
You need something to fill your deck with.
Yep.
So one of them in.
Well, especially if you're playing like a deck that when you gain life.
Yeah, when you gain life or when a creature dies.
Yeah.
It's always good to have stuff like that sitting around.
Yep. And clearly you pulled out the wrong mana drain pack.
I probably did.
This is clearly it. Clearly.
Yeah, from that plastic from the box opening we did.
Yep. Shush. They don't need to be reminded of that.
It's okay. It's not like there's thousands of packs sitting over there.
Yeah. Oh, actually, that's a really nice artwork. It's a horror.
Oh yeah, the new horror tokens.
Yeah. Don't actually think I've seen the thing in this set though that makes those. I may have. I may not remember it. There are a lot of cards in this set that are just memorable cards.
Yeah.
So our rare for this pack is one we haven't seen yet. It is a 3 colorless, 1 green instant. Choose one. If you control a commander, doesn't have to be your own.
It's true.
Control a commander as you cast a spell. You may choose both. Until end of turn, any number of target lands you control become 1/1 1/1 elemental creatures with vigilance, indestructible, and haste. They're still lands.
Nice.
Or choose target creature you don't control. Each creature you control deals damage, equal to its power to that creature.
Nice.
That card's good until somebody goes -1/-1 to all creatures, and then you cry because you just got board wiped. Or land destroyed.
You just got wiped
You got
out.
all your lands destroyed, and you're like, oh, I'm out of this game.
Yeah, you're gone.
Yep, goodbye.
Pack
Our
up and
first
go.
legendary creature for this pack is Essior Wardwing Familiar. It is a 1 colorless blue bird. 1/3 that says, flying, your spells your opponents cast that target one or more commanders you control cost 3 colorless more to cast. And it has partner.
Tax for targeting my stuff. That's what you get.
Yep. Really good. I'm all messing up your piles here.
No, you got it right so far.
Our next legendary creature is Dargo the Shipwrecker. It is a 6 colorless, 1 red legendary creature. Giant pirate.
Yeah.
Not just a regular pirate.
He's a
giant.
pirate.
Yes, he's a 7/5, so he is a giant.
I like his artwork.
What is he holding? He's holding half a lobster.
Yeah.
So as an additional cost to cast this spell, you may sacrifice any number of artifacts and/or creatures. This spell costs 2 colorless less to cast for each permanent sacrifice this way, and 2 less to cast for each other artifact or creature you've sacrificed this turn. Excuse me. It is 7/5 Trample and Partner. It's a really, really piratey deck. I started to say something else there, and then I forgot what I was saying halfway through it. I just went with piratey. And then our shiny for this is actually a Commander Sphere.
Ooh. Well, Command Sphere.
It is for those of you that don't know what Commander Sphere does, welcome to Commander. It is a 3 colorless artifact that says add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity, or at instant speed you may sacrifice it to draw a card.
Yeah.
So having more Commander Spheres is, once again, never a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad idea.
Some of these packs. Ow.
Need some help there?
Yes, actually. Thank you. I was about to say, do you need some help there?
Only on Tuesdays.
Today is Tuesday.
Today's Friday.
Oh, yeah.
When you learn your days of the week, let us know.
No, I don't want to.
Soldier token! I had to pull something out.
For a second, I thought you pulled that from the front. I was like, well.
Oh, it's one of those reverse packs?
Yep.
Somehow got stuck in here.
I've actually had that happen a couple of times. It's always funny when that happens.
Yeah.
Another path to ancestry.
Or Path to Ancestry.
Reclamation Sage, having more of those is never a bad thing.
Oh, yeah.
Our rare for this pack is Promise of Tomorrow. It is a 2 colors, 1 white enchantment. Whenever a creature you control dies, exile it. At the beginning of each end step, if you control no creatures, sacrifice Promise of Tomorrow and return all cards exiled with it to the battlefield under your control. That is really good.
That is nice.
That is a really good card, actually.
Especially for a 3-drop.
Yeah, for a 3-drop enchantment.
That will always be nice.
That first part, I was like, ugh, it better do something good.
Well, yeah.
And then I kept reading, and it did. So our first legendary creature is an ooze. An ooze. It is Slurk All Ingesting. It is a 5 colorless green legendary creature ooze 0/0. Slurk You have to make sure to enunciate it correctly. All ingesting enters the battlefield with 5 1/1 counters on it. Whenever Slurk or another creature you control dies, if it had a 1/1 counter on it, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control that has a 1/1 counter on it.
It's not bad.
And it's partner. So it's not bad as a green ooze commander.
No.
So let's put that right there.
Keep
Ooze
track.
commanders. Our next legendary creature is Arumi of the Dead Tide, which is something that people got really excited for, from what I could tell, because it's a merfolk. People seem to love merfolk. It is a 1 colorless, blue-black legendary creature merfolk wizard. 1 power, 4 toughness. It has tap, exile cards from your graveyard equal to the number of opponents you have. Target creature in your graveyard gains Encore until end of turn. The Encore cost is equal to its mana cost.
Oh yeah.
So it gives any card in your graveyard Encore.
Yeah.
Which isn't
Is
bad.
that just for the turn or is it permanently? Or while he's on the field?
The Encore cost is till end of turn.
Turn. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can get your stuff back that you really need out.
For a turn. Basically, it's because
But it's usually your last ditch effort to win.
Our foil for this pack is actually our first foil rare, I believe.
Yeah.
It is Dawnglade Regent, which is a 5 colorless, 2 green creature elk. When it enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. As long as you're a
Yay.
monarch, permanents you control have hexproof.
Ooh.
It is an 8/8 for 7. That
Ooh.
itself is good.
Yeah.
And it's in foil. That's actually a really nifty card if you're playing a monarch deck.
And he can go into the Monarch Commander.
Yes, you can.
Just
The
gonna
true
imagine-
monarch. All
True
other
heir.
True heir, yes. All other monarch cards are fakes. Clearly. especially if she calls herself the queen.
Oh, you got one ready for you.
Thank you.
So you wouldn't have any more trouble opening back.
Let's not talk about that.
I want the world to know.
But why?
Because then everybody else can make fun of you too.
True. Yes, if you'd like to make fun of me,
Comment below.
comment below.
Comment down there. We will allow it.
Well, I won't, but I don't have a say in the matter. 'Cause
No.
I don't control the comments. So our rare for this pack is Flamekin Herald. It is a 2
Ooh.
colorless, 1 red creature elemental wizard. Commander spells you cast have Cascade.
Oh, nice.
That is good, especially for your big, expensive commanders.
Yeah. Like your Earl Dragon?
Your Ur-Dragon, Sliver,
Yeah.
insert legendary Sliver here.
They're not that expensive.
No, but almost any other Sliver is cheaper.
Yeah. But I mean, Slivers already have their own cascade thing anyways. They
Yeah.
don't need any more help cascading.
They clearly need all the help they can get. Hashtag buff Slivers. So our first legendary creature for this pack is Malcolm Keen-Eyed Navigator. It is a 2 colorless, 1 blue legendary creature, Siren Pirate. Flying, whenever one or more pirates you control deal damage to your opponents, you create a treasure token for each opponent dealt damage. And it has partner. So that's a good pirate commander.
Yeah. More pirates. About time they made some more pirate stuff, though.
Yep. Oh, I actually mentioned this guy earlier. This is our next legendary creature is Togo Goblin Weaponsmith. Is a 2 colorless, 1 red legendary creature Goblin Artificer, 2/2. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, create a colorless equipment artifact token named Rock.
Oh, yeah.
The equipped creature has 1 tap, sacrifice Rock. This creature deals 2 damage to any target, and equip 1. And it's partner. See?
Yeah.
He's holding a rock, as you'll see in a moment.
It goes with this nice token that we got.
Our next card is actually the new form of shiny foil.
Oh.
I forget what they call these, but there is a name for this kind of foiling that I forget all of a sudden.
It's not the showcase, is it?
No,
No.
it's there's a special name they have, but the foiling is actually really nice on these cards. It's the artwork, the banner, where the name is, the bordering, but not the wording.
Yes.
Which means you can read it,
Yes.
which I like. I really like. That's just an overall nice card. So this card is Liesa Shroud of Dusk. It is a 2 colorless, 2 white, and a black legendary creature Angel. It has, rather than pay 2 colorless for each previous time you've cast the spell from the command zone this game, pay 2 life that many times.
Oh, nice.
So you pay commander tax with life instead of mana.
Yeah.
So she basically will always cost 5. She has flying and lifelink, and whenever a player casts a spell, they lose 2 life. And she is a 5/5. So we'll let you guys see this. Hopefully you can see just how nice the foiling is on this. There we go. Our next pack. This is actually the rare in this pack is actually a card that a lot of players do not like.
Oh, yeah.
It is a 2 colorless black. I won't say the name until later.
Until later.
So everybody, commenting can
Have time.
to say how much they hate this card before I say it. It is a creature, human rogue, 3 power, 2 toughness, flash. You control your opponents while they're searching their libraries. Which, if that's all it had, it wouldn't be that broken. It still would be a powerful card.
Powerful card for 3
It would be
mana.
a very powerful card for 3 mana. But it also has, while an opponent is searching their library, they exile each card they find. You may play those cards for as long as they remain exiled, and you may spend mana as though were mana of any color to cast them.
Oh, nice.
And the name of this card is Opposition Agent. A lot of people are calling for this card to be banned in Commander. A lot. Some people are far more aggressive about it than others.
Oh, there's always going to be aggressive players.
No, I mean, I from what I heard,
Been reading.
there's people that have been threatening the rules committee and stuff like game designers of Magic
For making it.
I'm like, okay, guys, I understand you don't like it. The token for this set for this pack was a copy token. Leave the rock on top because it's clearly the most powerful token.
It is. That's a very powerful token.
But yeah, just chill with
Chill, people.
Just chill. It's just a game. It's just we're playing with cardboard. So our first legendary creature is actually a card I really like. Like I will probably steal this from you. It's Kodama of the East Tree. It is a 4 colorless, 2 green legendary creature spirit with reach, and it says whenever another
Permanent?
Yes, thank you. Whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under your control, if it wasn't put onto the battlefield with this ability, you may put a permanent card with equal or lesser converted mana cost from your hand onto the battlefield.
Oh, that is this.
Yeah, and it has partner.
Oh, wow.
So it's 6/6 for 6 with reach, partner, and then probably one of the best abilities from this set, in my opinion.
Right now, yeah, that is a very good ability.
Just light that card on fire right there.
Yeah. Just for everybody's happiness.
Yep.
Or just torch it.
We'll just do it live.
Live stream of us
Yep.
torching
Opposition agent.
Yeah.
We'll just go to buy them all.
Just buy them all out, right?
Yep. So our next legendary creature.
If you want
is,
that, donate.
Yep.
We'll make it happen.
We will make it happen in that situation. There's a 2 colorless, 1 green Numa Jaraga Chieftain. Legendary creature, elf
Mouthful.
warrior. Yeah. Try saying that 5 times fast. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay X colorless, X colorless. When you do, distribute X 1/1 counters amongst any number of target elves.
Oh,
And it has
okay.
partner.
Oh, nice. It's not bad.
It's not bad. If you have a lot of mana.
Yeah.
It's green, let's be honest with ourselves.
You can do it.
You can do it. I believe in
Especially
you.
with the reprinting of Harrow.
That is true.
Yeah. Reprinting that card helped out a lot.
Oh, yeah. So our shiny for this is Preordain. It is a 1 colorless sorcery. Scry 2, then draw a card. Would be really good in that Scry commander that makes you... Excuse
One
me.
blue. Not one colorless.
Oh. Did I say colorless?
Yes.
Once again, comment below at how bad at this I am at reading.
Scry 2, then draw a card. That is not bad at all.
No, it's not. And then, of course, another Prismatic Piper. I wonder if there's a preset number of those in a box.
Probably. I would assume they put at least,
Well, they were designed
24
to just be given, like if you are at a draft
Yeah.
and you walk up and say, "Hey, I would like a prismatic piper."
Yeah, because if you need a commander, you're supposed to be able to get one.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of there's how many? There's 24 packs.
in a box. So there's probably like 5 or 6.
Yeah, I was gonna guess like 6, or maybe 8, because they want to make sure somebody gets one and someone doesn't just try to hate draft on them.
Yeah. So our rare for this pack is weird artwork. I like it though. It's Jessica's Will. It is a 2 colors, 1 red sorcery. Choose one. If you control the commander as you cast the spell, you may choose both. It has 1. Add red for each card in target opponent's hand. Or exile the top 3 cards of your library. You may play them this turn. It's alright as an ability. I don't know if it's amazing. It is definitely not opposition ancient level broken.
No.
We're going to bring that card up a lot because it's a fun card to make fun of. We have another Slurk, all ingesting ooze.
Ooh, another one.
Another one, exactly.
Because, you can't have enough of those.
Ooh, and then our next one's actually a Mythic.
Ooh, Mythics are always great.
Yep, but bonus Mythic at that.
Yeah.
Alright, so our next legendary creature for this pack is actually a Mythic. It is Akroma, Vision of Ixidor. It's a 5 colorless, 2 blue, legendary creature angel, 6 power, 6 toughness, with flying, first strike, vigilance, and trample. Man, that's a mouthful.
It is a lot.
At the beginning of each combat, until end of turn, each other creature you control gets +1/+1 if it has flying, +1/+1 if it has first strike, and so on, for double strike, death touch, haste, hexproof, indestructible, lifelink, menace, protection, reach, trample, vigilance, and partner.
Oh, nice.
And it itself has partner.
Yeah.
So it can be
Partnered with somebody.
Yep. Probably a green one because it 7 mana in mono white.
Yeah, you would need the ramp for it.
Yeah. And then our foil for this pack is Raise the Alarm. It is a 1 colorless, 1 white instant that creates 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens.
That's always nice.
It's always nice, yeah. So yeah, that's a treasure token.
For the next pack, a
the
treasure
next pack.
token.
And then our rare for this pack is actually a really good one. It is Command Beacon reprinted.
Ooh, Command Beacon.
For those of you that don't know what Command Beacon does, it is a land that taps for a colorless, or you can tap and sacrifice it to put your commander into your hand from the command zone.
Yep.
So,
When he starts costing way too much, that is an option for you.
or if somebody goes to steal it,
Yeah.
you're just like, no. Because there actually are cards now in this set that steal it from the command zone.
Oh, yeah.
That's always fun. Our first legendary creature is a 2 colorless, 1 black Armix Filigree Thrasher. It is an artifact, golem. When Armix Filigree Thrasher attacks, you may discard a card. When you do, target creature defending player controls gets -X/-X until end of turn, where X is the number of artifacts you control, plus the number of artifact cards in your graveyard.
Nice.
And it itself has partner. Our next legendary is Ardenn, Intrepid Archaeologist. It is a legendary creature, Core Scout, for 2 colorless and a white. It has, at the beginning of combat on your turn, you may attach any number of auras and equipment you control to target permanent or player. And it has partner.
That's always nice.
It's always good, especially in white.
His artwork looks really nice, too. Or her artwork. His.
I actually thought that was a girl until you said that, and then I went to look.
Yeah. The artwork looks nice. Imagine
No.
that foiling.
Oh, yeah.
That would be beautiful. Way to get on that. Foil that.
Oh, I'm sure that's foiled.
I'm sure it is, too.
Speaking
They
of foil,
send me a foil one.
yeah, there we go. Speaking of foil, though, our foil for this pack is Prosperous Pirates. It is a 4 colorless, 1 blue creature human pirate. It's a 3/4. When Prosperous Pirate enters the battlefield, create 2 treasure tokens. It's not bad. Considering it's in essence, rebates you 2 mana.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing. If you were doing a pirate deck.
Pirate deck or a treasure. With the, what is it, Rags to Riches?
Yeah.
Having all those treasure tokens.
You can never have enough treasure tokens in that deck. So our rare for this pack is Dawnglade Regent.
Oh,
So
nice.
you got a foil and a non-foil Dawnglade Regent.
Yeah.
So that's good. Our first legendary creature for this pack is actually a really good one. It is a black-green legendary creature Zombie Elf. At the beginning of each player's post-combat main phase, that player adds 2 colorless for each of your opponents who lost life this turn. It is a 2/2. That's a really good deck.
Yeah.
Or a really good commander.
Commander.
Or even just in the 99.
Yeah.
The Zombie Elf also.
Yeah.
The elf part is important. Our next one is actually a card that a lot of people have asked for a while. It is the first Elephant Commander.
Ooh.
It is Hamza, Guardian of Arashin. It is a 4 colorless, green-white, Elephant Warrior, 5/5. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it. Creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it.
Oh, nice.
That's really good. Especially in green and white.
Yeah.
It has a lot.
Putting 1/1 counters out.
Yes. Plus, it's an elephant, so you can never go wrong with elephants.
It's an elephant.
Our foil for this pack is a Defiant Salvager, which is a 2 colorless, 1 black creature. That says, sacrifice an artifact or a creature. Put a 1/1 counter on Defiant Salvager. Activate this ability only any time you could cast a sorcery. If that were a green or white, that would be a good card for the elephant.
Yeah, it would.
Okay, so our next card is Monarch.
Oh, yeah, another Monarch token.
Our foil, excuse me, rare for this pack is another court card. It is Court of Ambition.
Ooh.
Which is 2 colorless, 2 colorless, 2 black enchantment that says when it enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. Which I believe they all say that.
Yeah.
And then at the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses 3 life unless they discard a card. If you're the monarch, instead each opponent loses 6 life unless they discard 2 cards. That's actually really good.
Oh, yeah.
Our first legendary creature for this pack is Glacian Powerstone Engineer, which is a 5 colorless, 1 blue legendary creature, Human Artificer. 3/6 that says tap it, and then it says tap X untapped artifacts you control. Look at the top X cards of your library, put one of those cards into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. And it has partner.
Oh, nice.
So it's not a bad card. I'm not a fan of milling yourself, personally.
Well, unless you're trying to win that way.
Yes. Our next legendary creature is a Goblin Pirate.
Ooh,
Breaches Brazen Plunderer. 3 colorless, 1 red. It has Menace, and whenever one or more pirates you control deal damage to your opponent, exile the top card of each of those opponents' libraries. You may play those cards this turn, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast those spells. And it itself has partner. So more partner. Many partner. And then our shiny for this pack is a Trusty Pack Beast. It's a 2 colorless, 1 white creature beast. When Trusty Pack Beast enters the battlefield, return target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand.
Seems like there's a lot of artifacts going on with this set.
Yeah, seems like it. Some good artifacts.
Well, yeah, Jewel Lotus is one of them.
True.
Imagine keep bringing that back.
Yep. So we have a Elf Warrior. And then our rare for this pack is a Bio-Waste Blob.
Bio-Waste.
It is a 2 colorless, 2 green creature ooze that says oozes you control get +1/+1. And then at the beginning of your upkeep, if you control a commander, create a token that's a copy of Bile Waste.
Oh.
It's that card.
It's that card. Okay.
1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 8, and then you lose.
Then you
Because your opponents beat you to death.
Yeah.
Before you get out of hands.
Or they just board wipe.
Yeah. Or die themselves if they can't stop you.
Yeah. You have too many of them.
Too many oozes, run! Alright, so our first legendary creature for this pack is Nadir, Agent of the Duskinel. 5 colorless, 1 black, legendary creature, elf warrior. Whenever a token you control leaves the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on Nadir, Agent of the Duskinel. When Nadir leaves the battlefield, create a number of 1/1 green elf warrior creature tokens equal to its power, and it itself has partner. Our next legendary creature is Rebek, Architect of Ascension. It is a 3 colorless, 1 white legendary creature, human artificer. That says artifacts you control have protection from each converted mana cost among artifacts you control.
Oh, that's that guy.
And it has partner. And it's a 3/4. That is really good
For artifact decks.
for artifact decks, exactly. Or even just mono white equipment decks.
Yeah, that would help a lot of my equipment decks.
And then our foil for this pack is Eyeblight Assassin. It is a 2 colorless, 1 black elf assassin creature. When Eyeblight Assassin enters the battlefield, target creature an opponent controls gets -1/-1 until end of turn. And it itself is a 2/2.
Yep.
We haven't found the Mana Drain yet. We just know there's one in this box because clearly we will have one in every box we open. So our rare for this pack is a card I don't understand it, but if you understand it, comment down below because I honestly don't see why you wouldn't ever pick 0. But it is Wheel of Misfortune, 2 colorless, 1 red sorcery. It says each player secretly chooses a number 0 or greater. Then all players reveal those numbers simultaneously and determine the highest and lowest numbers revealed this way. Wheel of Misfortune deals damage equal to the highest number to each player who chose that number. Each player who didn't choose the lowest number discards their hand, then draws 7. So if you understand that card, as to why you wouldn't pick 0, comment down below. So our first legendary creature for this pack is Averna, the Chaos Bloom. The artwork on this card is awesome. It is a green, blue, red elemental shaman, 4/2. As you cascade, you may put a land from among the exile cards onto the battlefield tapped. So it's another ramp creature.
Yeah.
But really good.
You always need those.
Yeah. And then our next legendary creature is Tuya Bearclaw. It's a 1 colorless, red-green legendary creature, human warrior. Whenever Tuya Bearclaw attacks, it gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the greatest power among other creatures you control. So it's good in a Voltron style red-green deck. Plus, let's be honest with ourselves, bears.
The bears.
The bears. Alright, our shiny for this pack is a Haunted Cloak.
Ooh.
It is a 3 colorless equipment artifact. The equipped creature has Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. So,
that's always a good one.
brain fart there. Just where to put that. Okay. And then, of course, another Prismatic Piper. How many does it put us at? 4 so far. And then our rare for this next pack is a Rejuvenating Springs.
Ooh.
It's actually Bond Land from Battle Bond, way back in the day.
It wasn't that long ago.
Let's not talk about that. How long ago was Battle Bond?
Let's see.
It was a while ago because I think it was before Conspiracy 2, wasn't it?
No. Was it? I don't know.
But for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about when I say Bond Lands, it is a land that taps for, in this case, green or blue, and it has Rejuvenating Springs enters the battlefield tapped unless you have 2 or more opponents. So that's what makes it so good, because in Commander, you're basically guaranteed to always
It was
have
released
it
on
untapped.
June 8th of 2018.
Oh, wow. So it's slightly...
2 years old.
Oh, wow. Never mind.
Yes, not that old.
Oh, you know what I'm doing? I'm getting Conspiracy 2 and the last actual unset. That came out.
Unstable.
Unstable. Confused. So our legendary creature for this first one is Blim Comedic Genius, because he just makes you laugh all the time. He's a 2 colorless red-black legendary creature imp with flying, and whenever Blim Comedic Genius deals combat damage to a player, that player gains control of target permanent you control. Then each player loses life and discards cards equal to the number of permanents they control but don't own. So if someone in your play group is playing the blue style deck where they steal all your stuff, you just bust this bad boy out and they start killing themselves and no longer have a hand to steal your stuff with. Oh, yeah. It's Abomination of Llanowar is our next legendary creature, which we already went over. And our shiny is Amphin Mutineer.
Oh, that guy.
Which is the guy that exiles cards when he enters the battlefield. Or exiles non-salamander creatures.
Yeah, and gets a salamander.
So once again, a Monarch token. Our rare for this next pack is a funny card, in my opinion. It is called Wrong Turn. It is an instant, 2 and a blue, that says target opponent gains control of target creature. So you're giving one creature to an opponent, which I find funny.
Yeah. Made a long turn coming onto the battlefield.
And you end up under your opponent's control. Our next legendary creature for this pack, or I should say our first, is Ghost of Ramirez Di Pietro.
Di Pietro.
Sure. It is a 2 colorless blue legendary creature, Spirit Pirate.
Spirit Pirates.
When Ghost of Ramirez can't be blocked by creatures with toughness 3 or greater. Whenever Ghost of Ramirez deals combat damage to a player, choose up to 1 target card in a graveyard that was discarded or put there from a library this turn. Put that card into its owner's hand. So it's one of the newer pirates in the set. And it's actually a fun card.
It's not bad.
Not bad. And then a personal favorite of mine because it is just a hilarious card. It is a 0 cost legendary creature.
Yes.
Called Ragra, Son of Rahaka. I actually have no idea if that's how you say it, but that's how I say it. It is a Kobold Warrior 0/1 partner commander.
Nice.
That has First Strike, Menace, and Trample.
He's a 0/1.
But he's a 0/1. But he is great. I love him. I'm definitely...
Turn 1, have my commander out.
Yep. Technically turn 0.
Wow.
And then our shiny for this card, or for this pack, is actually a good card in my opinion. It's Victimize. 2 colorless and a black sorcery. Choose 2 target cards, creature cards in your graveyard. Sacrifice creature. If you do, return the chosen cards to the battlefield tapped.
Yep. That is always a good one.
See, I'm just screwing with the piles.
You do. You just keep messing with my piles.
Another treasure token.
More treasure.
Ooh, another mythic.
Ooh.
It is Mnemonic Deluge. It is a 6 colorless, 3 blue. So it's 9 mana for the sorcery that says exile target instant or sorcery card from a graveyard. Copy that card 3 times. You may cast the copies without paying their mana costs. Then exile Mnemonic Deluge.
Yeah, it's not bad for 9 mana.
For 9 mana. It is expensive, but super good. Because it's any instant or sorcery.
Yeah. And you could copy it 3 times.
Yup. Move that down so you can see all of that amazingness. And then our first legendary creature, unfortunately both of them from this pack we've already seen, but it is Miara, Thorn of the Glade, which is the if elves die, pay
Yeah.
1 and a life, draw a card. The other one is enters, puts 1/1 counters out, and whenever non-token creatures with 1/1 counters die, make spirits.
Yep.
Our shiny for this pack is a 1 red Dragon Mantle enchantment aura that says enchant creature. When Dragon Mantle enters the battlefield, draw a card. Enchanted creature has fire breathing.
Yep. Pay 1
Which
red.
is pay 1 red, enchanted creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn.
Yeah.
Plus, you can't really tell on camera, but the foiling makes it look 3D-ish.
Yeah.
Which is always a nice thing. And that's it.
Yeah, that's
For
it.
this
That's
box.
box here.
So, unfortunately, no mana drain.
No
you
mana
clearly
drain.
grabbed the wrong box on that.
Yeah, I did. I
You
must
did.
have.
Yep.
But we did get a Jeweled Lotus. Unless you stole it. No, you didn't.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
There is a beautiful Jeweled Lotus here now.
And that Rings of Greatearth is also
That is a nice
really
card.
nice card.
Yeah, there's quite a few nice
Yeah,
rares in this pack.
You got the dragon.
I got the dragon. We got
Got a bunch of
good rares.
just good commanders also.
Yeah.
A lot of these cards are just good for commander. So
Yeah. Well,
even
would
the
help.
commons and uncommons. Like we didn't go over any of them, but there's Burnished Hearts.
The East Tree.
There's
Mike's
Ingenuity
favorite
Engines.
card. So everybody knows this is Mike's favorite card.
Sure, we'll go with that. I love that card.
Obfuscation
awesome.
Engine is Mike's favorite card. He plays it in almost every deck now.
Yep. I own like 10 of them. Card
You
that
went at the bottom.
I'm happy they made. I'm gonna put this in front of the camera real quick because
But remember, if you guys do donate enough, we will buy them all and even burn Mike's.
I will do that for the channel. That'll be some quality content there.
Yes. Watching him cry.
Yep. This is a land card. It is a Guildless Commons. It is enters tapped and it bounces a land you control to its owner's hand, and it taps for 2 colorless.
Yeah.
Which is funny because we were actually talking about that a couple weeks ago about that card actually.
Yeah.
We just didn't call it Guildless Commons. But yeah, so there's a bunch of good cards in this set. Even in the common and uncommon slots that if you buy a box, definitely go through them.
Oh, yeah.
Don't just toss them like normally people do. If you're going to toss them, send them to us. We'll gladly use them.
Message below and I'll send you where to send them to.
Yep.
We'll take your uncommons.
We'll take your commons and uncommons. But yeah,
Junk rares, whatever you want to get rid of.
Exactly.
We'll take everything and make sure they find a new home.
in his decks. But with that, thank you for joining
Or
us, guys.
budget decks.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
All right, everybody. Take care.
Goodbye.
Good night. Good night.
Arrivederci.
I don't know anymore. Goodbyes.